I mean, this is something that was completely new to me, the stuff that we were doing here. I feel like I'm really becoming just more of an athlete with the stuff we're doing. From things like explosion, footwork, strength. I feel like just everything we're doing, there's a purpose to it. And it's helping us out in what we're about to train for at the Pro Day. I mean, everything is specific towards towards the offensive line, and I think that's what probably separates his program from the rest. Is everything that we're doing is movement specific and training, making us a better football player, not just a better Pro Day athlete. It's also helping us in football. I mean, I played in an all-star game 3 weeks into training here. And just when I went out on the field, I felt more explosive. I felt a lot quicker, a lot stronger. I feel a lot better on my 40, just with stride length, stride frequency, and explosion that coming out of the start. I mean, I think my start has gotten a lot better since I've gotten here, just with resistance and, learning the proper technique and how many steps I should be taking my first 10, 20 yards. I think that's helped out a lot.
All the combine drills, L drill, short shuttle, long jump, vert, they show athleticism. Mm-hmm. Chip has a technique on all of it. Is this technique working for you? A 2.5, 4.5?
Yeah, and at first I wasn't so sure about it, but it took me a while to get down the steps for the short shuttle and the L drill. But now that I got them down, I feel so confident in them, and it's more of a thing where now I just need to practice it and just become a complete expert at it. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at it now, but with using the resistance bands towards them, I feel like I've trimmed a lot of time off of my short shuttle and L drill. I mean, we were just timing the L drill the other day, and we were kind of, it wasn't full speed, and I ran the fastest time I've ever ran before. So I'm excited to actually go full speed and try some of these drills out. And just looking in the mirror, I feel like I've made a complete body change. Their style of lifting weights was a little bit different than what I was accustomed to. I mean, we're doing a lot of high, like more reps and more sets, and we're doing a lot more explosive stuff like cleans. I mean, we do some kind of power movement every day, whether it's a clean, a snatch, and I feel like we're in there doing a lot of aerobic stuff that's also getting us stronger. We're training for the 225 test, and also doing stuff that's rehabbing our bodies, like a lot of shoulder stuff, one-legged stuff when we do leg days. I mean, it's great. I mean, I've learned a lot from John. I mean, that's a Pro Bowl tackle right there. He's teaching us, and I've learned a lot of things just about the game in general. I opened up to the way he was learned, the way that the system that he was taught at the Saints. I tried to open myself up just to try to learn more and make my book a little bit larger to what I can use in the future. And it's just helped out a lot with John being around, because he he's played a lot of football, and just want to listen to him and anything that he says.
Chip's got sort of all-encompassing program, and I noticed that they have great supplements from Dymatize, and they've got a nutritionist here and a chef. Talk a little bit about how important that is.
Well, I think the nutrition aspect is probably the second most important, because you got to take care of your body, and the supplements that Dymatize has given us is, I think helped out with, helping us recover for these workouts, because they're tough and you need to recover. Keeping us healthy. I think the chef has done a great job with giving us the right food, healthy food, and it's just been great. Like I said, I think that's one reason why all of you see our bodies transforming, because we're eating the right things, taking the right supplements, doing it the right way. I think one thing that I was really pleased with when, as I got acclimated into the system that he's got here is, I'm not just another guy here training. I feel like I developed a relationship with Chip. I feel like I developed a relationship with Ian, with Zach, with Tripp. I feel like all those guys are, they're not just there to get a check, to say they're really there to help you out. I think I've learned, just with hanging around with Zach for a while, getting, more of a relationship with God. I mean, we go to the Bible study and, church on Sunday. I went with him. Just developed a relationship with these guys. I'm really, really happy I decided to come here.